What a beautiful day. No, it's Friday, January 26th. So much for a clean truck. I guess you could see it. So I did wash this truck the other day, but of course we had a little bit of rain and wet roads yesterday, so all that road spray came up on the truck. This is the truck I drove, so we've got a little bit of salt on it from the road spray in the wet roads yesterday. Oh well. So I do have that off, as you saw me take it off. Oh, I was walking in here to show you the temperature. It's quite warm out here today. 71.1 degrees. Yep. Winds out of the southwest, 12 miles an hour. That's pretty nice for a January day. Okay, I'm gonna finish taking the stuff out of this truck so I can put some straw in it. But I think what I'm doing is taking this tractor out of the shop, bringing the John Deere back up here so I can pull that starter off. Let's see if it starts. No, it did not. Okay, I've got my handy dandy wire there, so I can jump it. Okay, I got it started, but it probably won't move now because I bypassed the starter. Let's see. No, so let's see if I can trick it while it's running and just turn the key. Okay, it reset up there. Let's see if that worked. There we go. So sometimes you can trick computers into thinking other thoughts. I think I mentioned when I was looking at this starter the last time, this fuel line, the wetness here, looks like it is this line coming off of the filter that could be dripping. But of course that line is wet as well, but yeah, I guess I'll have to replace that one and maybe that one. And let me disconnect the battery before I start here. All right, battery disconnected. Now let's disconnect the starter. Just not quite enough room to get your hands back there and the ratchet and whatever else is needed. All right, I'm going to drop this bolt, I think. Ah, there we go. Didn't drop that one. The top one is a nut. Okay, I did not drop that. And now, how are we going to get that out of there? I think I'm going to have to take this fuel line off of here to get it out of my way. Oh, come on now. All right, that hose should not be that difficult to take off, but it's a bit stiff, and that's the reason. Finally. Now let's see if the starter comes off. I think we got her now. Okay, it's off of there. Just the one nut on the top, one bolt on the bottom, the two wires. But as you saw, I did have to take this filter and this line off in order to have enough room to slide it back. Yeah, I'm gonna have to replace this line. I'm gonna have to be careful because that part right there I think is only plastic, so I can't put as much pressure there pulling that line off as what I put up there. Okay, you have heard me talk about this tractor being slow in starting ever since I've owned the tractor. I'm wondering now if it is the starter and the solenoid that is part of the problem with the tractor starting slow. Either I can pull this solenoid apart and look at it myself, or I can just take it to my starter guy and just have him look at it and recondition and do whatever it needs. Because maybe if I pulled the solenoid off, I may be able to go to Napa and get one of those. I think the best thing for me to do is just take it to the starter guy and have them look at it and check it out and see what's wrong with it. If you're playing along at home, boys and girls, this is what we're dealing with. It's a Bosch starter. This is the John Deere part number, RE526375. This one was made in Hungary. It's a 12-volt starter. So yes, I think I mentioned in the other video talking about this starter, I can get these aftermarket. I believe Abilene Machine had one. I didn't look much further. I think it was about $283 for a rebuilt one. And I think I mentioned in that previous video, Deere was over $700 for this starter. I'm thinking I can have it looked at with the starter people for probably $100 or so. So that's the route I'm going at this moment. Oh, what is today? It is Tuesday, the January 30th, I think. Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's Tuesday, I do know that. I just finished career day at our local Catholic elementary school, St. Michael's School. I was invited, actually I was invited last Friday night when we were sitting at the bar at the Green Door for the St. Michael's fundraiser, Queen of Hearts. And one of the teachers said, "Oh, yeah, we're doing career day next week. We'd like you to come in." And I guess I had been, maybe I'd had one or two drinks already. And I said, "Sure, I'll do that." Hey, it was a bunch of fun. I'm not used to that environment being in the classroom. Normally, when I do the schools and talk to kids about agriculture, I'm outside with the tractors or the combine or something with props. And so I didn't have that today. It was just sitting in the classroom. I did have some pictures that we were able to put on their whiteboards and talk to them with some pictures. So I had a good time. I think the kids enjoyed it as well. So now it is off to the hardware store. We are still working on inventory. It's coming along slowly but surely. It looks like we're saving the last two departments, our most favorite departments. We're saving those for last. Yeah, that was a word salad, wasn't it? Just like that clown that Biden has as his press secretary and that clown he has as his vice president. Word salad, people. So yes, we are saving our two favorite departments for last. That is electrical and plumbing. We really do not care for those departments when it comes to inventory because it's always screwed up and there's lots of stuff to count. Oh well, let me get in and start doing that.